The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
A bunch of dudes screaming at each other for like 6 hours to podcast.
Listen, okay?
Well, the governor of New York resigned. Yeah, and he's still gonna get his pension.
He's still gonna get his millions of dollars.
Oh, yeah. A little behind in the Afghanistan story. The hell's going on? Taliban won.
Taliban blitzkrieged
Yep.
the entirety of Afghan.
Golden Age is the most important arc, so it only makes sense to be long. Yeah. JoJo Part 8 ending this month. Yeah, and
Look at this fucking liar. Look at this fucking asshole.
Supposedly, yeah, the final chapter is coming out pretty soon. Demo's good, but we need a good team to play with because AI is lower than autistic. See, that's annoying because, like, the first two Left 4 Dead games, you could play completely by yourself and the AI would help you. Like, the AI was nowhere near as bad as other games.
Mm-hmm.
Finished Angel Cop the other day. Fucking weird. Yeah, but it was fun.
But good.
Sir Atlas for $2 Canadian, 3-hour video. Mahler would be proud, lil. It's just for one part of the story.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even kidding.
I just want to see the music playlist for your Berserk video.
Yeah. It's Golden Age, so expect a lot of, like, 70s style power metal.
Yeah.
Play it on stream, man. Someone might recognize it. That's the thing. I don't even know what, like, I don't know what it's called. And anytime I look up old 4chan song, it's something else. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna look for it.
The quartering, alright, dude. Dog shit content, though. Yeah. I subbed to him for, like, a little bit, and then, he just kept making the same video over and over and over again.
He turned us into fucking killers!
Not Logics for $1.99. Should have stuck around for that ME article I posted.
Yeah, that's not it. No, I think we actually talked about that article. The one where it's like, fuck the police. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I can't find it. It's, yeah, fuck it.
Would you and Shota ever consider streaming the original Sweet Home and that Resident Evil started off as a remake of?
That would be fun.
I would like to, because Resident Evil is like my fucking jam. It's one of my favorite things.
I've also disliked the stream due to not liking the pestilence carrier that is Shota.
That is okay. The fucking just before the stream, we were watching some Resident Evil shit.
Into fucking killers!
King Kosats for $2. It's a Gundam is a VTuber, yes or no?
Yes.
I guess technically, yeah.
I'll give him that. He puts effort into it.
Jay Rivers for $2. Favorite game of all time and why?
Yes. You're gonna have to fucking deal with it. I dealt with it for a fucking week straight. I had to fight people while I felt like I was dying, so eat ass.
I guess favorite game? One of the Resident Evil ones.
One of the Resident Evil ones.
I don't remember. I'm never one of those where I can pick a singular one. It's always like multiple.
I give you like perhaps a top five, maybe.
He turned us into fucking killers!
So I guess like favorite games. I really like Resident Evil 4. I really like Bayonetta. I really like... I guess Doom. Doom is good.
I'd say a handful of mine would be MGS4, MGS2, original Resident Evil 3. I really like.
Yeah.
Pick your Asian.
He turned us into fucking killers!
Mark99 for $1. So Shota, you didn't answer my question. What is your moral event horizon to a character to the point that would make them irredeemable? Like what character crossed a line you can never forgive them?
Take it, boy!
I mean, I don't usually. There's not really a moral line that people cross. I either just like them or not. I don't think anyone's ever crossed a moral line.
Take it, boy!
William Benoit for $5. Lolly, Bill was saying the F-16 is old and Snail said, and MiGs are better. Please validate my opinion. Tell them why they're wrong. I know literally nothing about planes. All I know is they go fast.
You wanted to do Ace Combat for the stream, and I refused to buy it. I know nothing about planes, my ass.
Machine Gun Hunt for $5. Check out the Quarterings podcast, Tism. Count Dankula and Bering are in it, and it's great. I never watched it.
I don't really watch Count Dankula, and I don't know who the fuck Bering is.
Australian guy who uses the bear.
Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
So Australian rags.
But he's a lot. He's really cool. He has a band.
Sounds like he still sucks fat fucking cock, and I'd beat his ass any day.
Dig Dig Clutch for $5. What do you think of the Prey 2 game that this one killed? That's the thing. You really can't blame this one for Prey 2 dying. And I don't like the idea of saying this is a bad sequel because it's nothing like Prey. Because Prey 2 would have been nothing like Prey.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like...
That's true.
Like, when it comes down to it, this game really did try to be its own thing and was fun.
Yep.
I mean, is it a bit too much like System Shock? Yes.
I wish they would have just given it a different name instead
Yeah.
of calling it Prey. That would have fixed most of the issues.
Yeah. Because really, like, this is System Shock.
I was gonna say this as in of itself is just a fantastic fucking game. But man, I wish they didn't attach the Prey name to it.
Especially with how they fucked over Prey 2.
Yeah.
If you like this game, I'd highly recommend System Shock 2. Dude, System Shock 2 is so fucking good.
Yeah. I
can't wait. Recently did a video on it, and I was super hyped.
Yep. I can't wait for the remake of 1 and 2 to actually release.
Because, yeah, dude, I played a lot of System Shock 2. Because, funny enough, Bioshock got me into it. Because I played Bioshock, and I was like, this game is a lot of fun. I want another game that's just like this. And then, I think I actually watched a fucking Spoonie video about System Shock, where he talked about System Shock 1, and it's like, yeah, it's really good. And then he talked about 2, because he was going through villains that he really liked, or like scariest moments in games. Mm-hmm. And he talked about how Shodan scared the shit out of him, and the cyborg broodmothers in System Shock 2 scared the shit out of him.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what, I want to play that. And so I got System Shock 2, and I played it, and it was fucking great.
Right.
I mod out weapon degradation, though, and I'm never, ever gonna feel bad about that.
I don't feel bad about it either. I hate weapon degradation in most games, especially when it's to like an overblown extent that it is in.
Which is funny, because I turned on weapon degradation in this.
Fucking ape.
My friend playing it in high school got me into it. Dude, it's so good!
Mm-hmm. I really love the idea of mind mods from this game. Imagine a rich asshole just stealing talent of someone when they get bored. They lose years of memories and cry like a bitch.
Yeah. There's a lot of really cool concepts with this that I like a lot.
Yeah. There is a fuck ton of stuff. Like how you fucking actively avoided looking at the entire set piece for this intro.
I know.
Here we are, Mr. U. Mind the glass on the way
Yeah,
out.
when Spoonie talked about
Good
Canada
luck to
being
you.
games, he was actually good. Yeah.
Spoonie used to be my favorite YouTuber. I'm so sorry.
He was so good back in the day.
He covered really niche stuff that didn't get covered back then.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
I'm a Sybil 495 science class operator.
There are multiple different ways of doing something. Like, because right now you got to figure out how to bust out of your apartment. So, right now, to my knowledge, there's only really 2 ways. I can actually break that aquarium and crawl through the vent. Or, and this is kind of the way it wants you to do it, because it's the big cinematic moment. Here. It slows down and, see?
Yeah.
It's something I genuinely like a lot.
Right.
You have been in a simulation of going from your apartment to work for like 6 months straight.
You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit.
Your thoughts on Deathloop? I haven't seen enough about it to really be interested.
Oh yeah, they're like trying to sell it super duper hard, but I've seen nothing good from it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. There's no Dishonored 3. I'm gonna shit. I'm just gonna shit. I'm gonna be so upset. That makes sense.
Oh shit. Hit the wrong button. Test results were negative today. No one cares. this is literally talking about how that dude died.
Right.
Like, that is something, once again, there's a lot of detail that went into this game where basically, if you go around the facility, you can find all sorts of different, cause and effects and different scenarios and shit. It's really cool. It's really interesting. Like, I genuinely like this game a lot for having a lot of, like, really cool details.
Right.
Like, see? I crawled on top of this, and I got a note. And because of that, I literally just fucking sequence broke.
Yeah.
Because that's actually a key card that's supposed to play along way down the fucking line. Yeah. And now I got an upgrade, I got a med kit, I got that, and I even got a fucking gun.
Put it to your head.
This is something you're supposed to get way fucking down the line. And because I knew to check up there, I got it early.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Which games don't do that enough nowadays.
They really don't.
Unfortunately.
I need better hacking to do that. I don't remember the key code. I think they actually randomize it. The safe code is... Damn it. Yeah, point is, this game is awesome, and I don't care. It's like, yeah, it's not Prey 2, and I understand people are mad, but it's fun.
It's fun.
It's weird, but that twisted monkey wrench you're using always annoys me. I don't... Yeah.
Fucking hate that monkey wrench bullshit. Stupid fucking gay ass.
Yeah. And some people might have noticed, but I'm playing on Nightmare with all the difficulty shit turned on. Prey is not a hard game.
It's a Bethesda game, so...
Yeah, it's a Bethesda game. But there are moments where it will kill you. Mm-hmm. That's not even to say it's hard, it's just, it can be very fucking cheap. So, if I die a lot in a segment, it's specifically because I'm physically not able to do enough damage.
Right. Is there a 451 reference in this too? I can't remember. There's a fuck ton of references to, like, everything.
I want to say there is in the administration. It's either administration or somewhere in engineering.
Yeah, Human Head got fucked over and Quiet Man was all they had left.
Yeah, and Quiet Man fell apart.
Ooh, because Quiet Man was bad.
Yeah, that was literally our schedule right there, talking about what we do every morning for going to work.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta take all your super cool crafting materials that will become irrelevant.
Eventually, but you can use it to make ammo.
Yeah.
This is the helicopter we thought we were on.
Yep.
See, it's really interesting. Now, granted, I understand some people really don't like the Typhon and they think they're boring. You have the mimic monsters, but that's about as creative as it gets. I think they're really cool in concept. Where it's like, hey, you have literally these brain-eating monsters. Like, that's cool. That is interesting. And basically it's implied that if they get you, your consciousness stays inside them forever, so you're never technically dead.
Right.
And yeah, see, you turn into a chair. Oh god.
Typhon cataclysmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Okay.
Fuck them up.
Fuck, where'd he go? There we go. I got him. Okay. And right now, I can't get anything out of them, but later on, you can start harvesting their organs to make certain other items. Like, basically, if you played System Shock, Bioshock, anything in that specific subgenre, you played this game.
Right.
And it was kind of to its detriment, but at the same time, that was the point. Like, it is a love letter to this genre and style of games.
Right.
My brother lives in Austin, Texas. He's left-leaning Marxist who loves Soviet Union. He's trying to make me think like him, but I want to be apolitical. Just remind him that, like...
Just be apolitical.
Yeah. Be apolitical and remind him that commies ran actual death squads to kill homosexuals. What do you think is the worst woke video game of all time? That's hard. I would probably say Life is Strange 2, because that had an actual underage sex scene in it.
What was it?
Life is Strange 2.
Oh.
But
No.
yeah, the underage sex scene was like, fuck you.
There's plenty of things worse.
Yeah, I guess Y2K was pretty bad, too.
Y2K was pretty fucking bad. So basically, Marvel Comics levels of civilian retards. Yeah.
Yeah. Where it's literally, you did one thing wrong to me, therefore I hate you forever. And not even in like a nuanced way of like, I don't want to hate you, but I can't forget that day.
Yeah. Like the strain gay. The original Candyman literally was murdered because he slept with a white woman. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, he was literally murdered by his fucking slave master because he fucked his wife. Like, it is the exact kind of franchise, the whole Black Power shit makes perfect sense. The first movie covered social issues all the fucking time.
Yeah. For better or for worse.
Yeah.
I really want that Deus Ex cyborg zombie game Ross Scott mentioned.
That would be cool. God damn it!
You gotta remember, there's like a fucking trillion mimics at first.
They're all over the fucking place.
Yes. If a person has all their organic body parts except for the left pinky replaced with mechanical parts, would they be a cyborg?
Yeah, because you would have to get like a cyber brain.
Yep.
Yeah. And once again, that's where it got into that really arbitrary shit of like, are you really going to be that petty? Like, are you really going to be that petty? The mechanical apartheid, and it's like, fuck you.
It wasn't his wife, it was his daughter. Man, I don't give a shit.
Robert, Alice, thank God, no one else is.
Where are you?
Which one was that in context to?
I'm in the conference
Candyman.
room. I can't.
Jesus, you're still in the lab?
I can't get out.
Candyman,
No, it was his wife.
Security.
I don't know what's
Yeah, it was his
happening,
wife,
but
'cause they
Robert,
were gonna
you
run
have
off
to get out
together.
of there.
I
Come
don't
to the
remember because I
elevators.
don't like
Someone's
that doesn't that doesn't imply that they couldn't run off together if it was his daughter, but I don't like
No, I remember specifically it was the wife.
I don't remember Candyman very well. It's
I'm
not
not-
my favorite horror movie.
I'm like 95% sure, yeah, it was the slave master's wife, yeah.
Wait, there's an unheard sex scene in Life is Strange 2? How did nobody talk about it?
They did, they called it Brave.
Called it Brave. Can you reduce the game sound a little? Let
Okay.
it go smack.
Here,
Just
let
go to
me-
options.
Well, no, we have an option here.
You also have an option on the screen that does not require you to use a mouse.
It's fine. Plus, I'll boost us up. There we go.
$2 from Dig Dig Clutch. What canceled game would you want to be made?
It's kind of hard. There's a lot of canceled games. Funny enough, even though we were kind of shit talking it earlier, Prey 2. I would have liked to have seen it. Also, Dead Island 2, because that one's dead. Like, Dead Island 2 is dead.
It's a
It's
fucking
been
killer!
fucking knocked over to a different company like several times.
Yeah, it is dead.
Dead Island 2 was shaping up to be just like
Yeah.
Dying Light, so it would have been nice to see. Captain Mercury for $5. Candyman wasn't even a slave; he was a wealthy black artist.
Yeah.
Jay Rivers for $2. Last of Us 2 is up there in terms of wokeness. That's true. I just kind of forget that it exists.
It was, but at that point, it was more of just, like, it genuinely came out of desperation more than it believed it.
Right. Modern kid shows today tackle LGBTQ rights, while older shows like Static Shock tackle gang violence, something that people get killed for way more often. Woke
Yeah.
media really doesn't know priorities.
Oh, yeah.
Woke media thinks that they've accomplished something when they are actively taking steps backwards.
Yeah. Dead Island 2 can still be bought. Yeah, I know that technically it's alive, but goddamn, man, like it got beaten up so hard through the development years.
Did clutch for $2? Mine would have been the original Metal Gear Rising. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen the original Metal Gear Rising 2. That's what I was excited for, and then like it got kind of silenced for a couple of years. And you didn't
Yeah.
see anything about it, and then when it came back, it was Rising Revengeance, and I was like, I feel
turned us into
disappointed,
fucking
even though I know
killers.
it's gonna be good.
Yeah. And it was still fun, but yeah, it wasn't what was promised.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scalebound. Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah.
I literally just looked it up. It was his daughter.
The video should be on your
I'm
workstation.
telling you, I thought it was the wife.
He showed up Virgin Sam Fisher and Weeaboo Solid Snake are no match for Chad Scotsman 007 James Bond. Disgusting.
Talking about Sean Connery, yeah, he was a pretty good James Bond.
It was a pretty good James Bond. Probably has the most movies under his belt.
Yeah. Okay, he's up there. Let's see.
I'm confused on what the favorite Boruto stream is and when it'll happen.
Don't worry about it.
Don't fucking worry about it. Well, any hidden gem game you think needs some love? I really like the Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick game for the PS2.
That is good.
That one, The Suffering for PS2, makes me sad that we'll never get anything else for that because Midway's fucking dead as shit.
Oh yeah.
Manhunt's never gonna get a Manhunt 3 because Rockstar's a bunch of pussies.
Yeah.
It's crazy saying that despite the fact like
They
of
want
what
to
they've
make
done.
art games now.
They want the quote unquote art games.
Yeah, they got all. Ow. They got all big in the head after fucking Red Dead 2, and they think they're making like genuine art games, and it's like Red Dead 2 was good, but
when you're taking like 10 years to put out a game, all it takes is one.
yeah.
All it takes is one.
Love how you can find every NPC with a computer. Yeah, like I really like it. You can literally track down everybody's body.
Yeah. Which is super cool.
I know he's right there. Oh fuck. I'm gonna try something crazy. Get fucked.
I hate consoles because these days their services are too restrictive. No hentai games? Seriously? Fuck you, Sony. Steam is my BFF. I don't like them being a restrictive a storefront neither.
Yeah.
In any way, shape, or form. I don't think like the sale of something should be restricted. I think it should only be restricted as far as like the game should clearly mark if it would be like an adult game or something like that.
Yeah.
And it should be restricted as far as the developers need to put time into making it a functioning fucking game on the console.
Hell, the only reason they even do that shit where they're like, yeah, we're not gonna allow adult games is purely because they don't want to get yelled at by soccer moms.
This is true.
Like, that is 100% the reason.
Soccer moms will do anything in the world other than raise their kids.
Yeah. Okay.
They'll let their sons go out and smoke crack and fuck hookers, and their daughters get fucked in the ass by any fucking dude on the street for like a smidge of heroin.
So long as they don't get in the way of wine time.
Exactly. Because anything can be fixed with therapy.
Yeah.
Suffering Ties That Bind was great. Yeah, I played the shit out of it. Subverse for PS5. These motherfuckers are dying on the Subverse hill, man.
Yeah.
Are you ever going to make a video about Fallout the Frontier, even though it's pretty late right now, but still that Deathclaw sex scene needs attention on how fucked that was?
Yeah, maybe. I want to actually play through it, though.
So I think it probably had worse than just the Deathclaw sex scene.
Yeah, there was a lot. When you got to the underage girl you could literally groom into a sex slave, that was like... That was not fiction. That was a story that actually happened they put into the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Go out to the ship that's super far away.
I don't have enough hacking for it to work yet.
Spartan Killer 456 for $5. I'm reading the book for Goldfinger Bond Grape the lesbian out of Pussy Galore. Quick, Sean Connery base as fuck.
Oh yeah.
Dab. There's fucking parental controls on the fucking console though. Yeah. I mean, that's not gonna stop someone from being like, man, it's super bullshit that insert thing happened. Or like, my kid bought this fucking porn game off the storefront. And yeah, Sony would be like, we have parental controls for a reason. And then they would sit there simply and reply like, yeah, but there's not enough steps preventing my kid from doing that. I didn't know there were parental controls.
Yeah.
Even though on the system setup, it literally sits there and tells you, hey, dipshit McGee, here are the parental controls. You can set them up now or later.
Yeah.
People are too dumb to read. You can have 1,000 signs saying someone will die if they go to a certain area, and they'll go out of their way to go past the signs without reading them. So, is what it is. Some really good porn games, though.
I need to get to the dead body.
Oh.
There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. Fuck.
Fuck.
Okay. Damn it.
More studios should just tell these people, fuck you, it's not my problem. That would solve a lot of problems, but they're not cool enough to do that.
You have to remember, a lot of the people that, like, make this shit are themselves part of it.
Yeah. Remember, those weirdos that are, like, super duper over the top against stuff are usually for it.
Yeah. Just in a different way.
Yeah. Brain no work.
Fuck.
Brain no work.
What are you trying to read?
No, that's what the chat said. Brain no work.
Okay.
Only nerds know how to read.
I'm trying to get to the goddamn...
What was the frontier again?
That was the mod for Fallout New Vegas that they kept insisting would be like the biggest mod ever, and everyone kept hyping it up. And it came out and it was like this autistic fucking hilarious disaster, and it fell apart in like 5 days.
Right.
9 years and it fell apart in 5 days.
Yeah. No. Oh. They can say Robin's gay all they want. That doesn't change the fact he fucked Starfire so hard. Tim Drake Robin. I think he just fucked women. And was smart. Well, if Tom King's son died, but he made Bruce basically cuck his adopted son. What does that say about Tom King?
Yeah. Well, you have to understand, literally every single thing that Tom King does, the male protagonist in it is a whiny fucking, like, self-centered bitch.
Listen, the only good thing he did recently is his Miracle Man run. And that's just because he did something different with Miracle Man.
And even then, that's a countdown to it falling right back to what he usually does.
Yeah. What's sad about comics is that current runs on Batman, Superman, and Nightwing are good right now. It's just the idiot blue-haired weirdos dragging it down. Man, I wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
I'm just so turned off from comics. I don't like reading them. Don't know what tribe you're from. Shut up. My tribe tells you to run to get all the congestion out, which sucks. I run plenty. It doesn't work. You think COVID is bad? Just wait for super AIDS and super STDs. That's what happens when people just go around fucking with no consequences. Oh, fuck. Red Dead 2 makes me wish Rockstar would do a Shadowrun adaptation. That might be neat.
It could be interesting, but I don't know.
Shadowrun adapted by not commies would be amazing. This is true. You gotta remember, everyone does the same exact, like, surface level take of everything.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to get us out of this hole, but not gonna lie, it's kind of hard. We can do it.
We can do it.
Yeah.
Didn't Harley Quinn have her own DLC in Arkham City, though?
Yeah, it lasted like 30 minutes.
Yeah, literally. Like, literally. And all it is to wrap up a loose end that people thought was going to become something because there was a positive pregnancy test as an Easter egg in Arkham City. And then they were like, oh god, oh fuck, we can't do anything with this. Like, what are we going to do? Have Batman fight a literal fucking fetus? Jesus Christ, we can't do this. So they... What was it? It was either a miscarriage or it was a false positive.
I think it was a false positive.
I think it was a false positive, but she's like in full mourning and everything like that.
Yeah. It was a thing where, like, that was really dark territory
It
anyway.
was dark territory, and they had to cover it the fuck up.
Which makes no sense, because Arkham Knight was supposed to be super fucked up and dark, so it's like, if you're gonna go that far, just commit. Just commit.
Right.
Have us fight Joker, baby.
Right. I also don't like how they made Tim Drake in Arkham. Like that's probably my one, like, big design flaw in the Arkham Knight game, because I think most designs are fucking on point.
Yeah, the fear system was awesome.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, visual designs.
Yeah, okay.
But Tim Drake's design is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Like, his batsuit is meh, but his design, like, him having that buzz cut, is I don't know why, but he is made and broken on that fucking buzz cut.
It doesn't look great.
It does not. Mm-mm-mm.